Today marks 1 year since a gunman killed 19 children and 2 teachers at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde.
But the community's pain has been prolonged through an ongoing investigation into the mangled police department response, which was marked by miscommunication, resulting in survivors being stuck for 77 minutes while they waited for police to breach the classroom.
And our Monica Madden takes a look at the ongoing search for answers and accountability.
Questions about May 24th and what happened to their daughter haunt parents Felix and Kim Rubio.
I miss her so much.
The what ifs.
I feel like I live in that cafeteria, watching her walk away. We should have taken her home.
It's not your fault.
A lot of people tell us that, but I'm mom. That's my job, yeah.
And the whys.
Because I just want to know why. Why would someone want to hurt my baby?
Families likely will never get answers as to why this tragedy happened, but how it happened and how police responded is a question they've been asking many times over the last year, and one they feel they won't get closure from as long as this investigation is ongoing. But it's the question of how that leaves their community frozen in time.
They continue to fail, and here we are, no answers.
We're not going to get good closure until we get reports and people get answers.
Uvalde Mayor Don McLaughlin released his officer's body camera footage last year.
Can you go get a breaching tool?
1 year later, and McLaughlin says he's unable to get his hands on other video and records needed for a full picture of how his police officers responded.
We need to know what each one of our officers did. But right now, if I went out and said, okay, all these officers are gone, what cause do I have?
The case file held up in an ongoing state investigation.
The Texas Ranger investigation is completed, and it's made available to the district attorney.
The Uvalde district attorney, however, tells us the documents she's received from DPS are labeled draft. The fight for information also playing out in court with an ongoing lawsuit from media outlets.
Well, people across the state of Texas should ask themselves, why not?
A judge previously blocked a request by State Senator Roland Gutierrez to get DPS to release records. He eventually signed a non-disclosure agreement so he could view the case file.
We saw the worst law enforcement response to a school shooting in our nation's history. They don't want you to see the failures.
Only a handful of officers from all of the responding agencies have been disciplined.
How can we know what to change if we don't know what went wrong?
And as they wait for answers, 21 families like the Rubios wake up every day, navigating what's next.
People don't understand what it's like to live when you don't want to.
But it's the question of what could have been that may just hurt the most.
I wish at times it was Lexi. Me and Kim are old, and Lexi is an attorney, or she's running for some position of power, and we are beside our daughter, happy that she's doing it, but that's something that we'll never get.
In Uvalde, Monica Madden, KXAN News.
And as Monica mentioned, a few names have seen some type of disciplinary action. Uvalde CISD terminated its police chief, Pete Arredondo, for his inaction that day. One former state trooper, Crimson Elizondo, retired after DPS started investigating her for her response. She then got a job working for Uvalde CISD police, but was fired after media reports exposed her new job. DPS fired one sergeant, Juan Maldonado, though Maldonado opted for retirement. The agency also suspended Texas Ranger Christopher Ryan Kindle. His termination is pending. We investigated Ranger Kindle's suspension. You can read more about that right now on KXAN.com.